What is up, Young Nation, and welcome back. And also, welcome to you newcomers. To the newcomers, my name is Brady Young. If you're part of Young Nation, or if you've watched my videos, or you know me, you already know, well, me! Of course, when I'm deciding to do the video, that's when the furnace decides to turn on. But, welcome to another book review. I did say in my first one that I was going to hammer down on reading, so I was already reading a book right away after actually reading the Infernal Devices series while finishing up Clockwork Princess. I started reading another Cassandra Clare book, and I'm reading another one of hers too. So I'm just doing a whole bunch of Cassandra Clare books. But don't worry, I'll throw in different authors, okay? It's not just going to be her. And I'll even read authors that I don't normally read. So leave me alone on that. But today I'm going to be reviewing Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy. It is, oh, so good. So good. Like, first of all, let's go off of this cover. Let's talk about cover design. Like, that is just beautiful. I love the lettering. This is what is so awesome about hardcover books, of just elements that you can do into it. Like how the writing, it just, oh, the texture feels so good. And just the back of it doesn't really have any words to describe it. That's where, again, with hardcover you can do that. Which I also, one thing I do love, and this with the other book that I'm reading of hers right now, on the hardcover she has this little imprint too, and that's actually to signify, in my opinion, the character that's mainly being focused on. So this book is actually a whole bunch of different short stories combined. But it's not just Cassandra Clare, there's actually 3 other authors that have written with the short stories as well. Just give me a second. But there's 3 other writers that have helped her with the short stories that have put in, well, their writing. And that is Sarah Reese Brennan, Maureen Johnson, and Robin Wasserman. But for this book, it is funny, it is also sad once you get to the end of it, and it's also sad in the moments because they don't just focus on one character, which this book, it mainly focuses on the character of Simon Lewis. And if you've read the Mortal Instrument series, you know how important Simon Lewis is. And if you've read the last book in the Mortal Instrument series, City of Heavenly Fire, I believe it is. Yeah, City of Heavenly Fire. You'll find out some very interesting things. And again, spoiler at the bottom. But Simon ends up giving up his immortality as a vampire, then has all of his memories taken away. But in this book, he's getting more and more things back because he's now deciding to be a Shadowhunter, because Isabel and Magnus approached him because they saw something. Well, Simon has a band, and the band likes to change the name, and the band's name at the end of the 6th book made them all go, okay, he's got to be able to remember something, and so it's just working that. And so he goes to the Shadowhunter Academy, which this academy has been closed down. Again, the mythology that Cassandra Clare has created for her universe is just amazing, and you see it more in this as well. You just see backstory too for other characters. You even see a bit of more stuff for the characters from Infernal Devices, like Tessa and Will. And there's actually this. Sorry, Nix is whining. There's actually a little short story that talks about Jack the Ripper. But not only that, you also get to see all these other stories, and one of them is actually about Robert and Maris, who, again, if you've read Mortal Instruments, they were key characters in the 2nd and onward kind of books. Not so much in the last book, they were kind of just there. You actually see a bit of time from Robert's perspective about the Circle and Valentine, one of the other main antagonists. Again, still spoiler will be here, but you just see all these little short stories, and you just see all this background information that Cassandra is just handing us through this book on all the Shadowhunter history, but also all these insights, and you just see all the mundanes who are humans that are not Shadowhunters, but then can be ascended into being Shadowhunters, which is, ascension is a very dangerous process, which at the end of the book, you see that sad process. One of the characters that I very much enjoyed, how close he grew with Simon. Very sad what happens. Obviously, you can tell from me saying, oh, it's sad, so you can tell, oh, something bad happens. But this book, it has so many humorous moments and just the key interactions that happen between Simon and his, I don't even know what you would call it in the beginning of this book for the short stories, his quote-unquote girlfriend Isabel, and just all their interactions, his interactions with Jace, his interactions with Clary, with Magnus and Alec. It's just all these amazing, it's all so awesome to read. Honestly, I highly recommend this book. Cassandra Clare is just one of those authors that does not disappoint. I'm sorry if I'm messing up my words. I'm drinking eggnog, and so just give me that. Honestly, I highly recommend reading this book. You will not be disappointed. It is a pretty thick book, but again, it's all these different short stories all combined into one book. And it's got these cool, almost manga-like little pictures at the beginning of each short story. It's all very cool. But thank you all for watching. That is my book review on Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare and 3 other writers, Sarah Reese Brennan, Maureen Johnson, and Robin Wasserman. I hope I'm pronouncing that one right. But thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to comment down below. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified of when I put out a video. And when you subscribe, you become part of the Young Nation. As well, everyone, don't forget to check out my description, because in my description, I still have my charity book sale going. So all you have to do on that is go into my description, click on my Amazon author page link, and that'll take you, obviously, to my Amazon author page. You can either purchase my first book or my second book for either paperback or ebook. And then, for my charity book sale event that I'm going to do until next September, 50% of the royalties, so every time someone buys a book, 50% of that money that I get is getting donated to the charity City Kidz. And how you can find out more about City Kidz is, if you go into my description, the link is right below my Amazon author page. Again, I'm slurring my words, I'm sorry. You just click on that, you can find out all the information on what they do and all the good they do with kids that are not in so great situations and how they help out. As well, if you're in my description, don't forget to check out my social media links, my Twitter, my Facebook, my Snapchat, and my Instagram. Instagram is where you get a voice, because I will start doing polls more often for all my different days, because I have days I have scheduled. So if you go to my discussion, I believe, part on my YouTube channel, I've actually posted, but I also did a YouTube video called Video Schedule, where I talk about what days are going to be what. Tuesdays are my break days, but you get 6 days out of the week where I'll be doing different content, and I will put on my Instagram for you guys to vote on which one I should do. So you'll get different videos every day except Tuesday, because it's important to take a day off, in my opinion. But thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all next time, Young Nation. Bye!